Sled decks are cool. It's a fact. Riding around with your sexy sleds in the back of your pickup truck is a power move. But the reality is that sled decks offer a far more convenient way to haul snowmobiles than a trailer. You don't have a trailer to store when it's not in use, no more yearly trailer maintenance costs, no more worry about where you can and can't fit when you're on a trip. The sled deck is just more convenient. And nobody does sled decks better than Marlon. We've been using Marlon sled decks for years and have never had anything but excellent experiences with them year after year. The build quality alone makes Marlon my first choice. Quality of materials is another important factor, but the truth is, the main thing that keeps me coming back to Marlon year after year is their innovative, well thought out, and highly functional designs. Marlon sled decks are built by people who actually haul snowmobiles. When they find something that's not working for them, they then find a way to fix it. The new 2025 Xplore Pro 3 model is the absolute pinnacle of sled deck design. Yes, it does look very similar to the previous version, but there's a long list of changes aimed at making the Pro 3 easier to install and use in every way. Let's start with the improvements that make installation easier, then we'll move on to the stuff that makes it easier to use. The biggest update in terms of installation is the new adjustable leg. Gone are the days of using a base plate and shims, which was finicky and not very precise. To adjust these legs, you simply loosen and tighten the carriage bolts. The new leg design also eliminates the need for crossbars between the legs to help keep them stable side to side. These legs are big and beefy and leave almost your entire truck bed accessible with no obstructions. The legs are also easily adjustable for different length truck beds. There are two ways to secure your Marlon deck to your truck. There's one way that's recommended and there's one way that is acceptable. The recommended way is to drill through the base plate of the leg through your box and use the provided threaded plate and bolt to secure it to your box permanently. If you're going to be keeping your truck for a while, bolting the deck down is definitely the way to go. But if for some reason you can't or won't drill holes in the box of your truck, the acceptable method of installing your Marlon deck is to use turnbuckles. They connect the tie-down loops in the truck's bed to pre-drilled anchor points in the deck, and you simply tighten them until the deck is secure. The reason this method is acceptable but not recommended is because the tie-down loops in the bed of your truck do not have a weight rating. I'm sure they're up to the job, but there's no number to go by. The upgrades found on the Xplore Pro 3 aimed at actually using the deck are numerous, starting with the new HDPE heavy-duty decking with molded traction elements. This decking allows your skis to slide smoothly when loading and unloading, but the traction aspect means you can safely walk around on it without fear of slipping. Furthermore, the wings themselves extend and retract much smoother with way less stiction thanks to a new design that incorporates a round bar here into this square bar versus a square bar that was fit into another square bar. This cuts down on surface contact area and therefore friction. Also, the wings now have adjustable stop points for people who use the deck exclusively for narrow mountain sleds. Before, the wings could only be fully extended or fully retracted. Now you can extend halfway for mountain sleds or the full width for trail sleds. Superclamp's SuperTrax adjustable anchor points have always been included on the outside of the wings, but they're now standard in the middle of each side of the deck as well as all the way down the center of the deck itself. This gives you almost unlimited options for tying down your sleds. Additionally, the loop that interfaces with the Superclamp ski hold-down bar now features two positions, the inner one for mountain sleds and the outer one for trail sleds. This ensures that no matter what type of sled you're securing, the ski hold-down bar is always properly centered on your skis. When it comes to actually hauling cargo in the bed of your pickup truck, Marlon's bed seal kit isn't a should-have, it's a must-have, and it's now included standard on every deck for 2025. To further help keep the elements off of your cargo, the actual underside of the deck of the Xplore Pro 3 is now made of a solid sheet of aluminum. Now keep in mind, while this new seal kit and the one-piece deck don't make your truck bed truly waterproof, it does help keep your cargo clean and dry better than ever. For 2025, Marlon is offering the Xplore Pro 3 in the traditional powder-coated black, but they've also added a powder-coated white option that looks really sweet. A few other cool features you're going to see as you look around the Xplore Pro 3 is a riveted nameplate with a color customizable background, switched interior and headache rack mounted lighting, and an integrated rear light bar. At the end of the day, hauling your sleds on a Marlon truck deck is fast, it's easy, it's convenient, and as I said in the beginning, it just looks darn cool. Is there anything else you could possibly ask for from a sled hauling solution? I sure don't think so.